My check, my check. Welcome to Stallion TN's second game. Let's go, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our second game for today in our 1600 division. Auto-Gard with an 0-2 record, still looking for their first win in this competition. Meanwhile naman, Vaikon Builders are 1-1. Won their first game against Storage and lost their game against Proterra in their previous outing. There's going to be a travel here on Caswayne Salazar. So ball goes back here, or ball goes to the green shirts. As for Auto-Gard naman, Coach JD Wu is not present as the head coach of Auto-Gard. So the one who's doing the coaching job in this game is Coach Carl C. So back-to-back hits si Coach Carl C for today. As Flores now go for Kenzo Rui Centeno. As Aston, again, this team lost to Ceylon Tire in their previous outing just by 7 points. As there's a foul here on Savi Ong. That's going to be his first personal foul. Savi Ong actually did not play in their previous outing when they matched up against Forteria, losing by a huge margin. There's another foul on Vaikon Builders, this time on Maddox Yu. And that's his first personal foul. Unless just a minute had gone by in this game and dalawang fouls na kagad. Etong Vaikon Builders. As elbow J is now go for Kenzo Rui Centeno. So after this game, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be moving on to the 18 under division. So tatlong laro pa po yun. As what a move for Savi Ong. Savi Ong did not play last game for Coach Isko C. So it's a sight to see that he's up and running here in their third game this season. As there's a turnover here against Auto-Gard. Ball goes back to the black shirts. Nowhere to go. And that's going to be a travel on Caswayne Salazar. As Auto-Gard still looking for their first score here, as a miss there for Asin Hui. Ball goes back to the green shirts. And almost an end one for Kenzo Rui Centeno. As Maddox Yu gets his second personal foul. As Kenzo Rui Centeno in their previous game got almost a double-double performance. 24 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Played for close to 30 minutes, and he shot 33% from the field as he goes 1 for 2 on that free throw attempts. And that's going to be 2 free throws naman for Savi Ong. As Aston Hui will be getting his first. Ito namang si Savi Ong. Again, he did not play in their previous outing. At least here in their third game, he is present. And I just want to let everyone know that single round robin lang po tayo dito sa ating Season 6 of the Jumbo Plastic Conference. As Braden Secosana, ball stays with the green shirts. 14 on the shot clock dito for Auto-Gard as still no go. Kenzo, strong rebound and does the cleanup job. That's the first made field goal for Auto-Gard with after 3 minutes of game time. As here comes Ong. Dribbling, passes it inside. Ong with the layup and no go. Great defense for Auto-Gard. As layup is up and good for Tev Ray. Tev Ray last game scored 8 points, shot 33% from the field. Also got 9 rebounds, dished out 1 assist with 20 minutes of playing time. Etong si Tev Ray. Oh, what a pass! Di nga lang nakuha ng maayos dito ni Luis Segundo. Ong goes baseline, pulls up, and too strong. And I believe the ball did not hit the rim, so that's why hindi nag-reset yung shot clock. From my angle, I thought tumama yung bola sa rim, but dito kasi ako sa gitna. Estev, good pass. Series of fakes. As Aston Wee able to score inside, increasing the lead to 572 is the score with 5 minutes and 45 remaining. Cedric Tan will be called for a foul. That's just his first with 5 minutes and 38 remaining. That's the third team foul for Vaikon Builders. Sekosana wide open. It's good. Braden Sekosana didn't even score in their previous outing. Didn't even attempted one shot here in the first quarter. Nakascore na kagad siya. And bumawi kagad si Savvy Ong. So it's raining threes here inside the AYSN Sports Center. And this is the first mandatory substitution of this game. This mandatory substitution is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Uniled Lights, Auto-Gard, Onokai, and Park Access. And for those who are watching on our YouTube Live, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates of the Stallion Cup. Especially, meron tayong combine ngayon happening in our Stallion Kids here in San Juan. In Nega, sa may Green Hills. May draft combine po tayo ngayon sa ating mga Stallion Kids for the upcoming Season 7 of Stallion Kids. That will happen on May. So stay tuned doon, Stallion fans, so you can know more about it by following our social media on Facebook. Stallion Cup as Jared Kuhn with that easy shot. Jared Kuhn last game also did not play. A lot of missing players for Vaikon Builders in the previous outing, but this time, Kinito Lee. This guy scored 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists in their last game when they matched up against Seilunsar but lost by 7. Pull-up Jays no go for Ashton Chua. Here comes a fast break opportunity. Gabriel Sun, too strong on that wide open layup. No. Ashton gives it to Lim. Chua gets it back. Jared knocks it down again, this time from the perimeter. Jared Kuhn cuts down the lead to just 5. Still in favor of Auto-Gard. As Lee, 16 on the 24. Lee slicing the D. Oh, great defense for Vaikon Builders getting that steal. Toby, heavily guarded here by Auto-Gard. Almost stolen away, but ball stays with Cyril Lee. Cyril Lee, one of the premier slashers natin dito sa ating Stallion teams. Ashton sinking that close range shot, and we have a timeout break called by Auto-Gard with 3 minutes and 21 remaining. Our score is 14-11. Three minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. So far, both teams are actually shooting decent job. More than 50% for both teams. Auto-Gard, exactly 50%, 6 out of 12. Vaikon Builders man are 5-4-9, shooting 55%. As Wayne Chua Sinking it inside. Wei Chua only scored 2 points in their last game, when they matched up against Ceylon Tire. So 3 minutes remaining in the first, as Chong Son loses the handle. Kinito. Kurt. Short. Gets his own miss. Fighting for the loose ball. And that's going to be a travel. That's going to be a travel. Kasi galing sa baba si Kurt eh. If he didn't even stood up, that will be... It's a clean rebound. Oh, that was a tough finish for Zaire Lee. But he just made it look easy. And that's gonna be a pushing foul on Zaire. He thought he's gonna get away with it. And that's a 14 foul for Vaikon Builders. So their next foul will send them to the penalty. Gabriel stops, shoots, no. Three-point bomb. No go. Zairel. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Zairel because he extended his arm. And Coach Escosi was just saying that was a guard. He was just trying to guard the ball. Pero ang tinitignan kasi ng referee, if in-extend. And from the looks of it, Zairel did extended his offhand. And that's what the officials explained to Coach Escosi. Because if he's just trying to guard the ball with his offhand, dapat hindi gumalaw yun. Kaso kitang-kita. Gumalaw and then extend niya yung offhand niya. So 17 on the shot clock here for Auto-Gard. Kinito. Nowhere to go. Gives it back to John Gobenghui. Gobenghui. Jared. Gives it here to Zairel. Lee. Oh. There's a foul. So John Gobenghui gets his first personal foul and stolen away by Auto-Gard. Careless pass from Vaikon Builders. Lee, Pinoy step, no go. Kuhn hands it to Zairel. Zairel asking for a pick using that Kuhn screen. A Zairel floater is too strong. Kuhn. Almost a steal by John Gobenghui. Ball stays with the black shirts with 11 on the 24. So it's just a 3-point ball game and Coach Escosi wants to huddle it up with 46.4 seconds remaining. Our score is 16-13. That time my breaks brought to by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. Auto-Gard's field goal percentage slowly going down here. Now shooting 41% from 50%. They're down to 41% as there's another turnover for Vaikon Builders. Sun, Gabriel, and oh, short. That looked like it was about to go in, but ball decided to bounce out as Zaire Lee. 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Zyril gives it here to Ashton. Passes it to Toby. Kicks it. Fakes. Oh, miscommunication. Caden Lim just turns the ball over. And ball rolls out for John Gobenghoy. They need to shoot it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first quarter. A tight ball game so far. Just a 3-point lead in favor of Auto-Gard. 16-13. So stay tuned, folks, as we'll have a quick break. We'll be back for more right after this. So during the first quarter, folks, Auto-Gard shot 38% from the field compared to Vaikon Builders 54%. However, this is just a 3-point ball game because Auto-Gard attempted more shots. Look at that, 3 for Gabriel Gonzalez. And that's the second made triple of the afternoon for Auto-Gard in this game so far. Ong sidesteps his way, and that was a beautiful move! Savvy Ong! What a finish! That is our offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. As Gonzalez, wild shot, but he was called for a foul. I think that's on Caswayne Salazar. So 2 shots dito para kay Gabriel Gonzalez. As he knocks down the first one. Second free throw for Gabriel Gonzalez. This guy last game scored 6 points. However, his shots were not falling in. Only shooting 16% from the field. Ito si Gabriel Gonzalez. 2 out of 12. So shot selection is one of the things he needs to focus on in this game. As what a tough layup for Caswayne Salazar. Tried to save it. Oh, touched it. Ooh! Great hustle play by Kenzo Ruiz Centeno. But ball stays with the black shirts. Give and go play. A good fake. Shot was off. Here comes Auto-Gard. And basket will count for Aston Hui. As Savvy Ong gets his second personal foul of the afternoon. As Aston Hui scored 4 points last game, only attempted 3 shots and only missed 1 out of those 3. As Ong, 8.5 remaining in the first half. Savvy. Salazar, no. Rebound by Kenzo. Oh, unforced error committed by Auto-Gard. As Tevre wasn't able to control the ball. Two minutes had gone by here in the second quarter. And slowly, Auto-Gard breaking away here. Vaikon Builders needs to find an answer, and that's way off the mark for Maddox Yu. Even some of the players of Chongbaru reacting to that shot of Maddox Yu. Skenzo. Goes baseline with the reverse. No go. Gets his own miss. Fighting for the loose ball. And Maddox Yu bumawi doon on that strong rebound. Salazar zigzagging his way in. Pass it. Well defended, but no problem at all, says Luis Segundo. Luis Segundo now gets his first score of the afternoon. However, stepped out of bounds. Ball goes back to Vaikon Builders. And I like what Coach Iscosi is doing. Kino-coach niya na yung second stringers niya for the second mandatory substitution of this game. As Ong kicks it. Gives it here to Caswain. Salazar. Ong. Forward to shoot. And he'll knock that one in for Savi. Savi Ong, 9 points already in this game. Again, he was absent in the previous game against Froteria as he gets the steal from offense to defense. And, ooh, that was a hard drop by Savi Ong. As he got sandwiched on the floor there by Kenzo Ruiz Centeno. That's why our medical staff already went and rushed to check in on Savi, and is saying that I believe he hurt his right hamstring. Now, is he able to play? He's going to the free throw line even though he's hurt. And our referee is explaining that Kenzo Centeno is actually aiming for the ball, no? Halatang hindi sinasadya ni Kenzo yun, but his momentum lang kasi was going to Savi Ong. From the looks of it, hindi sinasadya ni Kenzo yun. Because for those who don't know, there are two types of injuries, no? There's what we call the normal injury and serious injury. If normal injury lang yon, konting stoppage of play lang yung gagawin ng officials. But if it's a serious injury, yun na yung ipapamandatory substitution na yung player. Kasi usually may konting hintayan yan. For those who don't know, those are the two things that the referees will be looking at. If normal injury lang, ihintayin lang makarecover yung player. Kasi pag pinuntahan na ng medics yan, well, in the professionals and in the FIBA handbook, mandatory substitution na kagad yun. But here in Stallion Cup, the way we see things or we run here is our medic will of course going to be catering to the injured player already, but we're still going to be asking if kakayanin nila, although makabalik sa game. Although if hindi na, we will be subbing out that player just like that. Even though Savi Ong was hurt going to the free throw line, he gave the thumbs up sign, so sabi rin naman ng medic natin good to go, so continuous of game na tayo. But in the FIBA handbook, there are two types of injuries. That's just FIBA 101s for the players who's watching or for the players who's listening to this. Salazar up and under, no go. Rebound by Kenzo. Centeno almost loses the rock. It's just a 2-point ball game. Vaikon Builders slowly cutting down the lead of Auto-Gard here.
Oh my God!
And Savi Ong stepped out of bounds. And that's going to be a turnover for the black shirts. Braden gets it back. Sekosana gives it to Gonzalez. And that's going to be a dribbling violation. And this is the second mandatory substitution of this game. This mandatory substitution is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Uniled Lights, Auto-Gard Park Access, and Onokai. Aware ka ilang teams yung kids? Aware ka ilang teams and divisions yung kids? 8 and 10 and 12 lang naman, di ba? Tatlo. And again, folks, as of now, we have Akala ko nandito. Nilayo ko, diba? Nandito pa rin sa So, ladies and gentlemen, we have... Oh, so, my apologies, folks. I just clarified as there's an out of bounds. So, we have ongoing kids, no, sa ating skills and assessment and uniform fitting that's happening right now in our Stallion Kids Combine. We have the 8 under, 10 under, 12 under division that's happening in North Green Hills Village Basketball Court as of today. So, ongoing po yan, later po yan at 3:30 p.m. So, mamaya yun sa North Green Hills Village Basketball Court because Stallion Kids will start on May. So we have a lot of basketball action for you, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are watching. As Lee, floater is up, no go. And there's a whistle. And foul on Gabrielson. That's his first personal foul. Azaire Lee. Ooh, there's another foul. Back-to-back fouls for Gabriel Son. And that's his second. In less than 5 seconds, nakadalawang fouls kaagad si Gabriel Son. Cedric gives it here. Zyril crosses over baseline. J rejected by Kurt Ong. And Coach Iskosi wants to huddle it up with 3:48 remaining. We'll be back, folks, after this. That time on Rings brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. 9 on the shot clock for Vaikon Builders. Read by Kurt Ong. Great defensive play by Coach Carl C. That was a great setup. Chua. Nice pass inside. Series of fakes, but turns the ball over. Gabriel Sun with the steal. Sun misses that layup as Kurt. Ooh. We have the players down on the floor again. I believe tumama yung chin niya sa likod doon ni Kurt Ong. As Toby Chongson will be getting his first personal foul. And he's okay. And I like the sportsmanship of Kurt Ong then. And yun, Toby Chongson gave the thumbs up sign that he's still able to play. Kurt Ong, last game, close to a double-double performance. Scored 8 points, got 13 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Shot 66% from the field with 20 minutes of playing time. As he airballs the second attempt, you can see kind of frustrated there. As Lee pulls up. Oh. Oh, what a sidestep move by John Gomengoy! That is our offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, best quality floor matting in the Philippines, increasing the lead of Auto-Gard to 6 points. Lee pulls up. No go. And here comes Auto-Gard, stolen away by Jared Kuhn. Zairel forces it, and Kurt Ong will be called for a blocking foul. So that's his first personal foul. 2 shots for Zairel Lee. Zairel Lee scored 20 points last game when they matched up against Frotere. However, he struggled to shoot the ball, only shooting 19% from the field. He shot 5 out of 26. He really struggled to shoot that leather. In the free throw department naman last game, he shot 6 out of 12. Got 3 rebounds and 1 assist. As Kurt, great defense, and that's going to be a travel. So it's a 4-point lead in favor of Auto-Gard, 27-23. Oh, great steal! Gobengoy, easy layup. Less than 2 minutes to play in the first half. A 6-point lead for Auto-Gard. So back-to-back close ball games in our 1600 division to start. Ooh! There's a blocking foul on Kinito Lee. So a minute and 45 remaining here in the second. Zairel. Ashton lays it up. No, great defense by Kurt Ong. He got bothered by the presence of Kurt, but stolen from behind. Ashton Chua. Kurt hustling. Zairel passes it to Kuhn. Almost an easy bucket if Kuhn could get that one. But great tap by Kinito Lee to send it out of bounds. So they will inbound the ball baseline for Vaikon Builders. "16 seconds on the shot clock, or 14 on the shot clock for Vaikon. That's going to be a warning for delaying the game, because for those who don't know, if you're the defender, if someone is inbounding you, 1 meter yun. 1 meter rule dapat yun. Ang lapit ni Gabrielson doon. Really going in front of the face of Zairel Lee inbound the ball. Kasi you need to respect his space for the inbounder, or what we call the thrower. Zairel. Oh! Beating the buzzer! Made that shot! Plus the foul for Zairel Lee. That was a thing of beauty. As Wayne Chua gets his first personal foul, so bonus free throw for Zairel. He now has 6 points. Again, coming off a 20-point performance, etong si Zairel Lee. However, really struggled to shoot it, or to shoot last game. As Auto-Gard calls a timeout with 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Our score is 29-26. That timeout break was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. As John taking the point guard role here, and that's going to be a turnover. So ball goes back to Vaikon Builders. They have an opportunity to tie this with a 3 or cut down the lead in this possession. As Kurt touched it last, ball goes, oh, No! It's Jared Kuhn who touched it last. John falls down. That's going to be a blocking foul on Cedric 10. So 18 on the shot clock for Auto-Gard. Oh, there's blood. I believe is that on John Gobenghui? Oh, no, on Zaire Lee. So since there's blood, mandatory substitution automatic yun because it's a part of the FIBA standard natin. As no go. That's a part of the uniform management ng FIBA handbook, yung blood, no? Automatic substitution yun. So, 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 3-point shot, no go. And there's a foul. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Auto-Gard. As Ashton Chua gets his first personal foul with 0.4 seconds. That is huge. We're about to end this first half and bibigyan mo pa ng 2 free throws yung kalaban mo. Especially in a close ball game like this one. So John Gobenghui taking 2 shots. John Gobenghui actually did that play also last game when they matched it up against Ceylon Tire. That is officially the end of the first half, 29-26 or 30-26. We'll have a quick break, folks. We'll be back after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That break was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. As Auto-Gard shot 40% from the field during the first half, Vaikon Builders naman 37%. And the reason why this is a close ball game because walang masyado nagkakalayo in terms of anything in the stat sheet. As Siren Lee with that finish. As Siren Lee. There's a foul on Bryden Secosana. That's gonna be his first personal foul. So, like what I've said no, at the start of the second quarter, walang masyado nagkakalayo. So, any from the stat sheet, it's down to the haywire right now between these two. As Zaire Lee was trying to fish for a foul there, but couldn't get it. Here comes Kenzo Rui. Gives it here to John. And now go. Last touch by Gabriel Gonzalez. Ball goes back to the black shirts. It's Savvy Ong who's the leading scorer in the entire ball game with 11 points. Savvy. Oh, what a move! No go. As Gonzalez, Speedy will shoot, no go. Offensive rebound by Rui. Gets it back. But Kenzo still couldn't find a bucket. Santana only has 3 points so far. Passes it to Zyril. Zyril tried to be sneaky with that fast shot, but Savvy. Stolen by John Gobeng Hui, and he'll lay it up and in. Gobeng Hui now with 9 points, 4 rebounds. As Zaire got sandwiched there, holding on to his midsection after that collision. As Gabriel Gonzalez will be getting his first personal foul. Kind of shaken up, Zaire Lee. As Kurt Ong will be checking in for Bryden Secosana. Zyril knocks down the first one. These two free throws brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum and Uniled Lights. Zyril now has 10 points. So 14 on the shot clock.
14-second shot clock.
As Kuhn, quick one-handed shot, can get it to go. One of these teams, no, that's why it's a close ball game. Even in the field goal percentage, hindi masyado nagkakalayo. Auto-Gard shooting 37%. Vaikon Builders naman 35%. Baseline J. Gonzalez, no go. Still couldn't find a score here in the third as he got fouled in the act of shooting. That's going to be 2 free throws for Gabriel Gonzalez. Rafale gets his first. This team, Auto-Gard, shooting 44% from the line. Make it 40. They're now 4 for 10 from the charity stripe. As there's a lane violation. For those who don't know, the referees are going to be looking at the jumper sa free throw line. Pwede ka lang pumasok sa shaded area once na-release na ng shooter yung bola. On the shooter side naman, kapag ikaw yung shooter, the only time na pwede kang umalis sa linya mo sa free throw line is kapag tumama na yung bola sa rim. So those are the two things that the referees are looking for, or looking at, no? In the UAAP, actually, the referees are very strict. And this is the right thing to do for Coach. Oh, what a shot by Savvy Ong! Reminded me of Nokum over Bol in the PBA. That was the same move, that skyhook, running skyhook. Gonzalez banging bodies with the shot. No. Fighting for that rebound. And that's going to be another foul on Gabriel Gonzalez. That's going to be second. And I like what Kinitoli is doing, denying the ball on Zyrel Lee. Lim gets it back. 12 on the shot clock. Spins baseline. Kicks it out. Well read by Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Centeno. Will shoots. And ball rolls in for Kenzo Ruiz Centeno. As Savvy, the leading scorer so far in this game with 13 points. Lee gives it back to Savvy. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Savvy Ong. The foul's going to be on the other Ong, which is Kurt. So that's the second foul on Kurt Ong. That's two-man substitution here for Coach Iscosi. It's only a 2-point ball game. Oh, we have a stoppage of play here. Because, there's one player who hasn't met na dapat nasa floor pa because of the mandatory substitution. Because again, the only time na pwede na mag-free for all ang coach to sub in their players is kapag lahat may 10 minutes of action na or 10 minutes of game time. For Coach Iscosi, there's still one player na hindi pa pwedeng palitan because hindi niya pa na-met yung 10-minute game play time na requirement, minimum requirement. So that's what our table officials told Coach Iscosi. As look at that 3! Gabriel Gonzalez now with 9 points. Lee. Almost a turnover, but good save by Caden. Savvy. Lee spins. Lee will shoot. Great defense by Kenzo Ruiz Centeno. Kenzo. Oh, foul will be called on Rafale. Another set of free throws here for Kurt Ong. Kurt Ong still scoreless in this ball game. Scoring 0 points last game, or the first 2 games he averaged 8.5 points per game, but so far dito wala pa rin siyang puntos. And that's the first point of the afternoon for Kurt Ong. Second attempt is good as well. Savvy. Oh, what a pass by Savvy Ong to Caswayne Salazar. That is our Auto-Gard assist of the quarter, brought to you by Auto-Gard Premium Car Care Products. Baseline J. Got bothered by Caswayne Salazar. 4:20 remaining. Naku, paboritong oras ni Kevin yun. Oh, with a Pinoy step move! That's a highlight play for Caswayne Salazar. Panatang Makabayan says Caswayne Salazar. 37-40 is the score. Wide open 3, airballs it.
Substitution.
As we have a substitution with less than 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 40-37 ang score natin dito. Again, Coach Carl C. telling his team to deny the ball on Zaire Lee. But remember, they have Savi Ong, who is also a scorer for Vaikon Builders. And resulting into a turnover. Kenzo, a big guy who can also dribble down the ball. Kenzo. Kurt. No, Kenzo with the offensive glass. Turn around, Jay, no go. Another offensive rebound, Kurt. No good again. Another one. 4 straight offensive rebounds for Auto-Gard as Gonzalez. And bola pa din ng Auto-Gard. And that possession ended with a foul on Savi Ong. That's going to be his third personal foul. I believe there's a substitution here. Yan, reminder sa mga players, if you're gonna be subbing in, make sure that aware ang table officials. Hindi ka pwede dumiretso pumasok sa court. You need to go to the official side. Actually, may substitution chairs pa nga. Gabriel Gonzalez driving all the way to the rim. Ong, lob pass. And there's a foul on Kurt Ong. And that's his third. Three-point shot was short for Luis Segundo. Godeng Hoy. It's the back iron. Kurt Ong with a cleanup job once again. Kurt Ong already double figures in terms of rebounds. 12 rebounds, 4 points for Kurt Ong. Zaire, no look dime. Great defense by Kenzo. Kenzo gets fouled by Caswayne Salazar. That's going to be second.
Hanging out on the third game, Dean Casway Salazar. His second personal. 2 shots, Kenzo Santana.
As Kenzo misses on the first one. Kenzo Centeno has 6 points after sinking in the second free throw. Tevre is going to be checking in for Gabriel Gonzalez. And Jared Kuhn, papasok dito para sa Vaikon Builders. Savi. Floater. It's good. Savi Ong with 17 points already. Leading scorer of this game. Still as Centeno. Great defense. Natawagan nga lang ng foul doon. Si Luis Segundo. And that's his first personal foul. Kenzo Centeno, 6 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Already playing 18 minutes in this ball game. And we still have 1 minute and 23 remaining here in the third. And so far, this is a very slow or long third quarters. There's a foul on Gabrielson. That's going to be his third. Zyril. Blocking foul will be called on Kurt Ong. That's a smart move by Zyril because he knew that Kurt Ong wants to take charge as he gets his fourth personal foul. Zyril went to the side of Kurt Ong, not at the center. Kasi kapag sa cylinder ni Kurt Ong yung sinalaksakan ni Zyril, that's gonna be an easy charge call. However, Zyril went to the side. And that's the reason why he was called for a blocking foul. Zyril, second attempt is good.
Substitutions.
So 45-40 is the score. A minute and 10 remaining here in the third. Nice pass. Kenzo, still no go. He's struggling to shoot the ball here. Asabi, less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Ong kicks it out. Caswayne. Astevre, fast break opportunity. Hindi nga lang nakuha ng maayos ni Gabrielson. So 30 seconds. Ong. Floater is no go. Kenzo, 17 seconds remaining here. Rejected by Caswayne Salazar. Son, no good. Michael Builder still has a time to score here. 5 seconds. Zyril short, and that is the end of the third quarter. Just a 5-point ball game. But don't go anywhere, folks, as we still have one more quarter remaining. More Stallion Cup Teens Season 6 Jumbo Classic Conference action when we return. That break was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. Coming into the fourth and final quarter, both teams shooting 35% from the field. Well, for Vaikon Builders, for Auto-Gard naman, they're shooting 30%. And that's why we're looking at a 5-point ball game. Even though mas mababa percentage ng Auto-Gard dito, they have taken more shots compared to Vaikon Builders. That's why they are up by 5. Zyril was able to draw a foul, and that will count for Zyril Lee. John Gobenghui gets his second. As Zyril Lee will be shooting his bonus free throw. And completes the 3-point opportunity. Cuts down the lead to just 2. Gobenghui spins, looking, and that's going to be a travel on John Gobenghui. He got clamped by the defense of Vaikon Builders. As Ong sidesteps, and he can finish that shot. What a tough shot by Savvy Ong. And he now has 19 points and he ties the game at 45 apiece. Natawagan nga lang ng foul dito si Ashton Chua. That's going to be second personal foul. Gonzalez asking for a pick. Centeno can't get it to go. Ong gives it here to Caswain. Caswain pulls up. No go. And a wild shot by Ashton Chua. Gonzalez. And that's going to be a foul. Offensive foul will be called on John Gobenghui. Oh no. That's on Gabriel Gonzalez, not on John Gobenghui. So Gabriel Gonzalez will be called for his third personal foul and a turnover. And no go. Series of fakes. Great defense by Vaikon Builders. Less than 8 minutes to play in the fourth and final quarter. As look at the speed of Savvy Ong. Oh my goodness. And Savvy Ong now has 21 points. Kenzo. Great defense by Luis Segundo. With 7.5 remaining here as Cyril naman. Masyadong mabilis lang as here comes a baseball pass to Kenzo for that easy shot. But that point blank range or walk in the park moment can't convert for Kenzo Rui Centeno. Lee, way off target. Kinito. Tatawagin nga lang na foul si Savvy, and that's going to be his fourth personal foul. He needs to be careful. He's the leading scorer and one of the key players for Coach Iscosi. And only one foul na lang and he will be out. That's why papahinga siya ni Coach Iscosi. He cannot gamble to lose Savvy Ong here. So Caswin Salazar will be replacing Savvy. Second attempt. No go. Rebound by Tev, and he does the cleanup job. Tev right now with 4 points and 4 rebounds. Cyril. Caswain. Bounces it. Three-man game for Vaikon Builders. Tatlo lang yung nagpapasan sa loob ng perimeter as Jared Kuhn able to score from the baseline. Oh, look at the speed of John Gobenghui. And palitan ngayon ng lead. 50-49 is the score. Up is Auto-Gard. Cyril loses the rock. We thought that Tevre touched it last, but our officials had a different call. So 6-4 here in the fourth. Savvy Ong. Vaikon Builders now opting for a man-to-man defense. Oh, what a move by Gabriel Gonzalez. Now has 13 points. Zyril. And able to convert. Oh, that was an off-balance shot. Zyril Lee just making it look easy as he now has 16 points. Gabriel. Sneaky move. Coach Escosi does not like the call. And the foul is going to be on Ashton Chua. That's his third. And I believe mabibigyan ng warning dito si Coach Escosi, if I'm not mistaken. Or si Zaire Lee. Oh, yun nga, si Zaire Lee. So the warning was called on Zaire Lee for resentment to a call as he reacted to that whistle of the officials over that foul ni Ashton Chua. Savvy. Kicks it. Baseline J. No. As Gabriel Gonzalez. Oh, are you kidding me, Gabriel? Gabriel just made it look easy over two Vaikon Builder defenders. Gobeng Hui denying the ball on Zyril, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Caswain Salazar because of that chicken wing that he did. So 4 minutes and 35 as Tay. No. Tev gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. Gobeng Hui. Oh, what a spin! And what a finish! That is our Jumbo Plastic Linoleum offensive play of the quarter by John Gobeng Hui. That was a highlight play for John. Increasing the lead back to 5. But still, anybody's ball game. Still have 4 minutes and 5 remaining in the fourth and final quarter. Foul's going to be on John. That's his third personal foul. So 4 minutes remaining here in our finishing quarter. Way off the mark on that triple attempt by Savvy Ong. As Gabriel. Tev loses the handle. Another turnover. So 3 minutes and 35. Just a 5-point lead. Caswain. Great defense by Tevre. As Caswain kicks it. That's a wide open. Ashton Chua short. Gobeng Hui gets his own miss. As Auto-Gard got clogged. Oh, what a behind the back. Caswain. Salazar turn around as, oh, he gets the foul. And that's going to be on Kenzo Centeno. That's his second. Casuin Salazar only has 4 points so far. Make it 5 as he knocks out the first one. This team, Vaikon Builders, shooting decent amount from the free throw line. 10 out of, or 12 out of 16. With 3 minutes remaining, may timeout break tayo dito. Hatid sa inyo ng Park Access, the official Nike Store Park. Both teams shooting 35% in this game. The only difference, Auto-Gard out-rebounding itong Vaikon Builders. And they got 53, they have 53 rebounds already. Meanwhile, Vaikon Builders naman 34 rebounds. As Gonzalez got sandwiched there by the defense of Vaikon Builders, Cyril gives it to Toong. Savvy has 21. And that's going to be a turnover in Savvy Ong. He played Dance Revo. As Gonzalez gives it here to Kinito. Kinito Lee got fouled. That's going to be 2 free throws. So the foul's going to be on Cyril Lee. That's his 3rd. 2 free throws dito para kay Kinito Lee. Kinito Lee now has 6 points as he makes the first one. Second attempt for Kinito. No go. So 57-53, another tight ball game. Just a 4-point lead in favor of Auto-Gard as we are down to the last 2 minutes of this game. Hatid sa inyo ng Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, best quality floor matting in the Philippines. Oh, nice pass to Kurt Ong. Over Jared Kuhn, increasing the lead back to 6. Natawagan nga lang ng foul dito. Si John Gobenghui, that's his 4th personal foul. A minute and a half remaining in the 4th and final quarter. Gobenghui. Five to shoot. Auto-Gard taking their time here. Why not? They're up as Kenzo offensive rebound. Wala nga lang. Just a 6-point lead. Kenzo almost. Oh! Nice steal by John Gobenghui. And that's a walk in the park moment for Auto-Gard. And Coach Escosi calls a timeout. With a minute and 1 remaining, our score is 61-53. That break was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. So let's see anong play dito ng Vaikon Builders, but they need to make a quick bucket here because the clock and the steal. What a steal by Kinito Lee. And that will seal it. "49 seconds remaining. They will need a miracle here. And that's a miss, and that might have done it, as Auto-Gard will be getting their first win in this tournament. Coming into this game, they're 0-2. And now, after this win, they will be getting the first win of the tournament. We're just waiting for the final score. As that is it, folks. With the absence of Coach JD, Coach Carl C taking the coaching role here. They win by 14, 67-53. We'll be back, folks, after the break. Welcome, Stallion fans. Together with me is our Jumbo Plastic Linoleum best player of the game with 17.7 rebound, 1 assist, and 5 steals, John Gobenghoy. John, congratulations. This is your first win in this tournament. How does it feel getting your first win?
It gives us a confidence boost to win our next games and to get in the playoffs.
And what are we going to watch out for in your upcoming games?
For us to have more energy and play more defense and win.
And I'm pretty much sure you want to give a huge shout out to your family, to your friends, to your coach, to your teammates, and to everyone who's watching our live stream.
Yes.
Shout out.
Shout out my parents, family, friends, coaches, and everyone who supports us.
John Gobenghoy, our Linoleum best player of the game, a very shy player during the interview, but the beast on the court. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our 1600 division. Stay tuned, we'll be moving on to our 1800 division.